Hi awesome people of YouTube. It's time for a beauty routine video that's not full of crap that takes 20 hours to maintain. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm sick and tired of all these YouTube people making videos about their beauty routines that are completely unobtainable. Like, stop it! You don't have that much time for your face! Enough about the rain, now it's all about the love. I just want to show you what my very realistic beauty routine looks like. I don't do a lot of unnecessary stuff, but I do acknowledge that I am a woman and I want to do some of the beauty stuff. So here we go. First of all, pretty basic, I brush my teeth 2 times a day, most of the days. And it takes the time that you're watching now. This is not shorter or longer, I am a quick brusher. My husband, he spends 8 minutes brushing his teeth on normal days. I'll be lucky if I get to 2 minutes. But it's just so long, who has time for that? Man. But that's what I do. I use this kind of bamboo toothbrush. I've been used to using a normal plastic, what's that called, like Colgate or something, toothbrush, just like everybody else. But then I realized I'm a hippie. I want to use a bamboo one because it's more sustainable and I really like it. It's really good, so I'll just keep on doing that. Yeah, actually I haven't looked very much into it, so I don't even know if it's better for the environment. But they promote themselves on being eco-friendly and I want to be eco-friendly, so I bought it. Good, so now we're up, we've brushed our teeth, and I just peed if I needed to do that. And then in the morning when I go to work, that's basically it. I just put on some very random clothes and get out the door because I'm going to wear a uniform anyway. And I never, well, 99% of the days I don't shower in the morning. I hate morning showers. I only do morning showers if my husband is in the shower. Then it's a good shower. And how often do I shower? Well, when my hair was longer, like 3 months ago, I showered like 2-3 times a week at most. Now that my hair is shorter and I don't have to brush it or anything, maybe 4 times a week now. 3 to 4 times. Yeah. I've never been a big fan of showers, to be honest. They're just like wet and they take time and they are annoying and you have to clean all the tiles afterwards and it's a whole big mess. So when I do shower, I have a new hair routine. I had always had the problem that my hair was too dry, but now that it's shorter, it's not too dry. I need to add some dryness. So what I changed into and what my routine is now is I use this Rhassoul, it's called in Danish. It's some kind of Moroccan clay. So you take some of these clay flakes and put it in a little container and add some water, and then it turns into this paste kind of consistency, and you just put that in your hair, and that should be pretty good for the scalp, and it kind of dries out the hair a little bit, so it gets a little more of an airy texture, and I like that because my hair doesn't have that in itself. So that's what I use at the moment, and again, I feel like that's more eco-friendly, kind of like it's just clay, it's not all kind of chemicals that I put into my hair and onto my body. So I like using that right now. So yeah, that's what I do with my hair in the shower. I leave it in for as long as possible in the shower. But normally I just put it in my hair, I be in the shower and wash the rest of my body and everything, and then I wash it out. Then in the shower, I generally tend to only wash my armpits to get the sweaty smell off, and maybe underneath my boobs. I have a pretty big breast section wise, so underneath the boobs needs a little washing too, to be honest. Not a lot, just a little. And that's what I do for soap wise. I rinse the rest of my body only with water, and of course for the lady parts I have some soap with a better pH value for those parts, and that's actually it. So it only have to take like 5 minutes to shower. Most of the time it takes 10 to 15 because hot water and stuff, you know? It's nice when you're in there. When finally I get in there after postponing it 2 days or something. I spend my time. And then when I get out of the shower, I always have a perfect routine, and it's really a beauty routine because I believe it keeps me a lot more beautiful because it keeps me happier. I always take the blow dryer, and then I start by blow drying. I blow dry underneath my boobs, and I blow dry my belly button, and I blow dry my lady parts and my booty and my armpits, just because I feel like air drying is a lot more comfortable than a towel everywhere. Yeah, you should try that. Really try that. And then if I am in a hurry, I blow dry all my hair. But mostly I just use a towel to dry my hair really well so it's not dripping, and then I flat iron my bangs because they can tend to be a little wide. I can also just really tightly place them as they have to be, and then let it dry and hope for the best. And you know, if I've forgotten my flattening iron or something, that will work too. But I think it's just so quick, just like whit, that's done. And then what I do with my hair is just puff it, and then it's kind of sits, and I'm pretty happy about it. So that's my routine with my hair. I do cut my own bangs because they are a little long now actually. Oh, come on, don't kill me. Because my forehead, it's pretty massive, so I like to keep just a little side twip bang or something to keep it all more proportional. And often when I take photos, I have a tendency to just, like cut off the forehead. I'm trying to lose that bad habit because, come on, it's my head. Embrace it. Enough about my hair. Please tell me in the comments what you do. What is your biggest hair issue? And what do you do? What is your hair routine to work with that, to embrace that in a way that looks good? I would like to know, because I was kind of shocked when I changed my hairstyle that my routine had to change so drastically. I generally have pretty good skin quality. My biggest issue is that living in Denmark, for a good amount of the year, the temperature is below 5 degrees Celsius, and that really dries out the hands, of course, but also up here in the cheeks, you can get some very dry spots. So I use a little cream for that when I remember, because it's simply necessary. But else, my skin quality is pretty decent, so I don't have to use any creams or anything. And then of course you think I forgot deodorant, and I didn't. I just wanted to mimic how approximately half of the times after a shower I forget to wear deodorant. But my intention is to wear deodorant. And most of the time I just have this kind of no brand perfume free roll on, and that's fine. And then I have actually been trying for the last for a 2-week period to use just lemon. And I've been pretty happy with that. I think it takes away the smell of sweat better than the roll-on. Actually, it's just a little inconvenient to bring with you, but at home I will tend to use that. One tip is I started just like a deodorant, just mixing it all around, and what that does is it irritates the skin a little bit and then puts lemon juice in it, so it hurts like crazy. You have to dip it on gently, because else it will hurt like a mofo. But it's really good. It really keeps the smell of sweat away, and I'm thinking, again, less chemicals. But I haven't done a lot of research on it. I'm just taking a logical explanation here. So I like using that. My husband thinks it's a little on the freaky side, but who's he to judge? I like it. Also, in the winter, I use a lot of lip balm. I'm also covered in lip balm today because my lips are cracking like crazy because of the freezing temperatures outside. And I have just bought this, it's called Rhassoul Black Cherry Tinted Lip Balm. It's premium, organic, vegan and raw ingredients. I don't know, it has a little bit of a red color, and I do like red lips. I'm trying to get used to wearing it because I think it's the most awesome thing in the world. So I'm using that as kind of a base-in, and then I just bought these two Gosh Forever Lip Shine pens in two red colors, My Valentine and Spring Fling. Fair enough. And I use a little bit of that on top to just ease into the red lip kind of thing, because I would just love to be a kind of person who confidently carries a red lip. I love red lips, but I'm still at that point where I feel like I look like a freaking clown when I wear it. So, but I will wear red lips sometimes, occasionally, for weddings or other big parties. And well, I can do a full face makeup with bronzer and highlighter and the whole thing, and I used to do it a lot more than I threw out like 85% of my makeup. So mostly now, what I just feel looks best for me when I go out and do a full face of makeup is actually just taking some eyebrow powder that you draw your eyebrows in with and use that for a little eyeliner. I really like that because it gives me a very good look. And of course adding a little extra mascara if you're gonna be like going all in. So that's mostly what I do. And then of course there is an addition to this, that is my hairdresser routine. I like to spoil myself and go to the hairdresser more often to get my brows done, because in real life my brows are not there. I have no brows. And in my opinion it looks a little stupid. I feel a little uncomfortable, so I get just a little bit of color on my brows. And actually, as a new thing, I just get the lashes colored at my hairdressers, and that makes a huge difference. And I haven't had that done since December 9th, so I'm going again really soon, because it makes a huge improvement in my general looks, so why not do it? Yes, so that's my hairdresser routine. Yeah, and actually I think it's for the house tour video, I used a little bit of bronzer for contouring, especially up in these high areas of my forehead, and I really like the way it makes my face look on video. Man, it's super hot with this bathrobe, but I just thought I would wear that for this voiceover because that's what I'm wearing in the video. So. And I like wearing a bathrobe. But it is a little hot. Well, I think we're actually pretty much done now. Covered everything I do. If I remove makeup, it's pretty much all the time in the morning when I look and it's like, oh, my makeup is down here instead. And what I do is I take a Q-tip, I put it in my mouth, and I moisturize it with my spit, and I remove it. And maybe you will find it disgusting. Then it's a good thing it's not on your face. Oh, it works for me. It's because most of the products you can get for removing makeup is really oily and it sticks to your skin, or it dries it all out and stuff. So, and I don't do scrubbings or oil pulling or anything like that. Anything that takes time is just super inconvenient, because you could use that time on other things. I say, like, if you like doing it, please do it. But when I don't like doing it, I feel like it's a little bit of a lost effort to just spend my time doing it. Also, flossing. There have been periods of my life when I have flossed every day, once a day. Yeah, actually long periods, maybe half a year. But for the last year, it's been more like once a month, yeah. So that's all I have to say for my beauty routine. And if you feel like there's not a lot of beauty to my beauty routine, then you're actually right. There is not a lot of beauty. There's not a lot of smart beauty hacks or anything that I do on a daily basis to keep myself young and vibrant and beautiful. I just do what's necessary. And I'm pretty happy about that. It's not that more is a waste. Don't get me wrong. I think it's great when people want to make an effort in themselves. I just feel naturally beautiful without all of this. I've never adapted a heavy routine, so I don't feel like I need it. I don't feel like that really represents me. At least not anymore. I've cut a lot down on my makeup routine, to be honest. Yeah. But at least my surroundings have always been used to watching me just changing a lot. Some days, full face of makeup. Some days, full face of sickness and death. You know, some days, bad hair with the hat on, and some days, on fleek everything, and some days lazy sweatpants, and some days fancy dress even though there's no occasion. I'm just that kind of person. I do what feels right the day I have to do it. What about you? Do you do the same exact thing every day? Do you have some very specific routines or whatever? Just tell me. It's funny to know what other people do, because you get a feeling when you just talk to people like that, are completely honest. Like, nobody dares to say that they shower less than once a day, and I'm like, there gotta be people like me who shower less than once a day. But I don't know. I hope you liked this video. If you didn't, there's a lot of other content on my channel that's totally different, and there's going to be a lot of other content that's gonna be totally different, because I do whatever I want. Just like with the clothes and the makeup, whatever feels right on the day I have to film, that's what I film. And if you have any suggestions or ideas for me, just let me know. If you like this kind of video, just thumb it up, and I will do more like that. And until next time, bye! Oh, and a fair warning. I know I said I cut my own bangs, and that is fine, but when my hair is this short, and I tried this, I don't cut my own hair. It's completely cutting in blind, and I have tried it and it was not successful, and I have been to my hairdresser who generously laughed at me because I'm such a dumbass, stupid bitch. But you have to give it a try, because if you can save money, why not save money? Yeah, not doing that again anytime soon.